Gratitude is the best attitude, and I'm going to explain why. Gratitude doesn't erase the pain, let's be real, but it does transform it. When you shift your focus from what you lost to what you still have, something beautiful happens. Your heart begins to heal in a way that the pain never could. And that's true. So today we're going to talk about the importance of gratitude and how it's crucial, in fact, medicine for your soul. Remember that you don't have to change the world. Just don't leave it the same. So live fully, love deeply, and laugh hard. You know why gratitude matters when it comes to healing? Because from a neurological standpoint, your brain can't focus on fear and anxiety while simultaneously focusing on gratitude, happiness, and joy. Your brain can't worry and be at joy at the same time. It can't coexist. So the only way to combat the anxiety, the stress, the depressive season that you're in is to pull yourself into the present moment and find things that you're grateful for. Gratitude interrupts the rumination, the memories, the fantasy, the things that just pull you into that pit. Gratitude is the very vessel, the very medicine, the very ladder that helps you get out. Gratitude doesn't deny heartbreak, but it does reframe it. That's literally why I say healing isn't about forgetting what happened. It's actually about remembering, but with a new perspective, right? When you look back at the breakup, oh, I'm missing out on this. We used to do this. We used to do that versus, wait a minute, this relationship taught me this. It taught me this. It taught me that. Literally, it goes from suffering to growth. And I've said this before, and it's very applicable here. Suffering is what we do to ourselves. Pain you cannot avoid. Pain turns into suffering the moment you grab a painful moment or an instant and you carry that pain into the future. That's when it becomes suffering, which is our fault. It's however long we carry that story, that thought pattern with us, continuing to feel that emotion in the future moment, carrying those emotions, carrying that story, carrying those thoughts. When the event, the instant, what occurred is in the past, it's behind us. And we carry it into the future, thinking about what we're missing out on and what no longer exists. So the best way to combat that is by placing that painful moment and instant down and looking at it from a perspective of, what did I learn? What did it teach me? What did I get out of it? Because when you start to learn, that's when you start to grow, and it ends the suffering. So instead of saying, I can't believe they left me, you reframe it from a perspective of, I'm thankful I learned what I won't settle for ever again. Ooh. Come on now, because that's real. That's real. And from like a scientific and cognitive behavioral therapy perspective, studies show gratitude rewires your neural pathways, boosting mood and reducing stress simply by focusing on gratitude. I want to give you a tool for radical gratitude. Be careful, but this does work. Picture something, family member, your car, the roof over your head, those things. Picture, let's say your family member, the one that brings you joy or the annoying one, right? Picture that family member. Take a moment and just picture them. What if they were gone? It sounds extreme, but this is radical gratitude. What if they no longer existed? What if today an accident occurred and they were removed off of this earth? How sad would that be? You can never talk to them ever again. How depressing would that feel if you could never hold them, speak to them, hug them ever again? That feeling you have if you're really visualizing this, that's gratitude. Now pull yourself into the present moment. They're here. Now there's this even incremental, newfound level of appreciation, of joy. They are still here. Maybe you do want to go and give them a hug. That's radical gratitude. And I was speaking to like an older dude, maybe in his 60s or 70s, talking about that same perspective of radical gratitude. And he said to me, you do realize as you get older, you no longer have to imagine that. Ooh. And that hit, because you actually start losing loved ones and family members and things, and it becomes reality. And you start applying gratitude in other areas as you start losing things that you don't want to lose. And that goes to show the area of your brain where gratitude exists, it cannot hold on to worry and anxiety and stress simultaneously. Pulling yourself into the present moment, the here and now, is the only way to fight the anxiety or depressive moments that you're trying to overcome. Focus on what you can control, not on what you lost. Gratitude is the practice of control. So in Philippians 4, verse 6 through 7, it says, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and your mind in Jesus Christ. Gratitude literally becomes the doorway to peace, calming fear and any rumination you might be experiencing. Gratitude is the tool that I want you to hold on to moving forward, long after this series, long after these videos, long after this season that you're in. Leaning into that atmosphere, that presence of gratitude is peaceful, it's calm. It gives you the best attitude. Gratitude is the best attitude. So an exercise. It takes 2 to 3 minutes. Write a gratitude reset list. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every morning or night. Every morning and every night, or just in the morning or just at night. Write down 3 things you're grateful for and don't repeat it. So every day, new 3 things. Keep it simple. Cup of coffee, a supportive friend, the fact that you made it through 29 days of no contact, if you've been watching since the beginning, or the fact that you made it through X amount of days, hours, or minutes through no contact. That's a moment to be grateful for. Each time the urge to reach out to them arises, I want you to replace it with one gratitude instead. Every time you have the urge to reach out to them, pull yourself into the present moment and acknowledge something that you're grateful for. Journal prompt of today. What can I be grateful for today that reminds me I'm moving forward, not backwards? What can I be grateful for today that reminds me that I'm moving forwards and not backwards? Gratitude doesn't make heartbreak disappear, but it does shift your perspective so healing can take root. Again, healing isn't about forgetting what happened. Healing isn't about erasing what occurred or magically being healed by it. It's simply shifting your perspective, remembering it, but from a new perspective. Every time you choose thankfulness, you take back the power from pain. Every time you choose thankfulness, you take back power from what the pain initially took. And you've nearly made it to the other side of the 30 days. Tomorrow technically would be 30 days, and that's powerful. If you've been watching since the beginning, then I'm proud of you. If you're somewhere in the middle or this is your first video, keep going. I have a video that I dropped every single day for 30 days of no contact. You don't have to watch it in chronological order. You can just scroll through the titles and see what you're struggling with that day and watch that. Or something hits really hard, you end up rewatching the same video for a couple of days, so be it. Journal, pray, meditate. Choose you. And don't choose them, because I understand what it feels like to be afraid of abandoning someone who already left. But they're gone. Now it's time for you to find you. And if you want some more intense support, weekly group Zoom calls, a safe space to remind you of how to get back to you, to hold you accountable, to be able to just journal and pour things out and share with other individuals in that journey, then check out the Healing Community. There's a 7-day free trial, and I highly recommend you just checking it out, at least. Link is in the description. And regardless, I need you to remember this. You don't have to change the world. Just don't leave it the same. So live fully, love deeply, laugh hard. And our goal as human beings is to help people, help someone. And if you can't help them, at the very least, don't hurt them. And I highly recommend starting with yourself. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace from these.